Let's begin tonight with Trump National Campaign spokesperson Katrina Pierson. All right. Good evening, Katrina. Thanks for being with us this evening.
Thank you.
All right, Katrina, with what's been going on for the last week or two, how do you convince, or how does Donald Trump convince Americans that this election is not a referendum on the issue of sexual harassment, sexual assault, sexual commentary, and instead it's an issue of what Americans need in terms of the economy, in terms of security, and other issues?
Well, I think what we've seen in the last debate, Mr. Trump essentially prosecuting the case against Hillary Clinton and her record, which is in complete opposite of what she's campaigning on. That was just the beginning, which is why you see the diversion and the collusion with the media and the Clinton campaign to distract from those differences between Mr. Trump and Secretary Clinton. And you're going to see more of that this week at the debate. This debate is going to be about foreign policy, the exact place where Hillary Clinton needs to be exposed, simply because we know that everything that she touched pretty much fell apart. Whether you're talking about Iran, we're talking about the red line in Syria, which has led to Aleppo, and we're talking about the Russian reset. These are all things that are going to be extremely important moving forward.
We know that, Katrina, but, you know, even as recently as last night, Donald Trump is tweeting about this whole issue of the women. So if you want the Americans, or if the Trump campaign wants Americans to focus on what's important and what Donald has a case to make, then why is he talking about the women?
Well, he's essentially defending himself, not on this network, but on others. Every time either a Trump surrogate or someone representing the campaign is addressing those issues and pointing out the false allegations, including the evidence to support that, they get cut off, shut down, and even their mics have been cut off. And Mr. Trump has one avenue to get that outlet out there, and that is his Twitter account. And that's why you've seen that. But he is also talking about the WikiLeaks revelations, and that is tragic. We now know that our freedom is simply an illusion, which has been confirmed by WikiLeaks, because now we know the FBI, the State Department, the Attorney General's office, the Office of the President of the United States was all in on helping Hillary Clinton cover up and obstruct justice when it came to mishandling classified information with her secret email server.
Oh, okay, given that the numbers are not great right now, NBC poll 11 points down, you know, ABC, I believe it's 4, Fox a few days ago 7. Are the women who seem to have, you know, gone from Donald Trump, are they gettable? And what does Donald need to do to get them back?
Oh, absolutely. You know, Mr. Trump has closed larger gaps than this in less than a week, and we have plenty of time to do that, particularly now that we know that a lot of women are looking at these allegations and realizing that a lot of them are completely false, and identifying these women who have not been vetted, and the stories aren't quite matching up. And a lot of women have expressed their concerns to me and how frustrated they are that these types of allegations are out there. We've never seen anything like this before at this level, the targeting of an individual to not just win an election, but to destroy his person and his business. And that is extremely dangerous in this country. You know what? But you see, Katrina, here's the issue. Politics is a blood sport. We all know it. And, you know, and in my small way, I ran 5 times. I get it. But you've got to be able to pivot. You've got to be able to survive it. And you've got to be able to focus on the issues. And you've got a lot in Hillary Clinton. Is Donald Trump going to focus on Hillary, focus on all the mistakes she's made? Can he do it in this debate on Wednesday night? Absolutely. You saw him do it in the last debate. He did very well. He brought up a ton of those issues that you are talking about that concern you and many of your viewers. He's going to do it again this week, but he's also going to defend himself, which he has been doing. But at the debate, it's going to be 100% focused on the issues, because we owe it to the American people to show what has been happening in our government, and to show that the stakes that are so high that we have to get out there and make sure that we reject this type of blood sport politics. Okay, Katrina Pierson, we'll see you, I'm sure, here. Thanks for being with us. I'll be there. And as a deluge of damaging Clinton camp emails continue to be released by WikiLeaks, Hillary took the weekend off to prep for the final debate. So will she be ready to answer for them on Wednesday night? Let's ask Democratic strategist and principal at the Dewey Square Group, Marianne Marsh.
All right, Marianne, good evening. Not a
Judge,
good week
how are you?
for